Now, as a landlord and a lettings agent, what you don't want is a bad tenant. In fact, you should do everything you can to avoid having a bad tenant. Now, what a lot of people don't understand, or what they think to be a bad tenant isn't necessarily a bad tenant. It's often the case that actually they're perfectly nice people. It's just that their living habits might be different or incompatible, or not in alignment with the household, or maybe it's their attitude, the nature. The nature is probably one of the big ones, and it's not in alignment with the other tenants in that household, or even with the landlord. So what I believe is that there is a suitable property or household for any tenant. You just have to match them up with the right property. And the reason I'm bringing this up is because, for example, we've had a few tenants in our HMOs who are actually really nice people, but their living habits, let's say, just isn't compatible with that particular property. Maybe they're a bit messy, or whatever it is, maybe a bit noisy. Now, obviously, that's not great, and you do unfortunately need to move them on, because it's creating a lot of friction and a lot of inconvenience for the other tenants. But what you can do is you can actually find them another property within your portfolio that is actually more suitable for them. And again, nice, decent people, pay the rent on time, very polite, very courteous. It's just that maybe their nature is slightly different, or their living habits is slightly different to the other tenants in that particular house.